Hey Pyros, Velmir here at Elite Fireworks, and it is the day after New Year's Eve, or in another word, what's up, Suli?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Guys, Suli did not want me to open. He didn't want to open the containers, but if you guys do know the series, the day after our big day, we have the aftermath video. And this time, instead of starting from the store, we're actually gonna start from outside. So we have the containers outside the gate here, and then we have the containers that I made Suli open out there. Thank you. I have an excuse. I tell him, hey, I'm broken. Can you open them for me? But anyway, guys, the first container, obviously, it has become our, well, it's not a dumpster, but it's just basically boxes of fireworks that we've sold. And usually what we have in this container is we're gonna actually have to empty all this. But anyway, it used to be full of fireworks. Now in this series, so for instance, this year, obviously it was a great season. We've been more busy than ever. However, though, of course, if you look at our store, which we're gonna go inside also, there's a lot of fireworks left because, guys, we were well prepared for this season. And all these containers that I'm showing used to be with fireworks, so full fireworks. But right here, front, so we have festival balls left over, all in this container. Now we had, what was it, Suli? 280 cases of festival balls, I believe, from Black Adder. Just it's 280. 280. Yeah, it was 280. So still, we did good, but of course, there's no way we were gonna sell all that. Now I'm showing this, of course, what we actually did. So some of the containers over there are actually a little bit more full just because we moved stuff closer. This one is full of classic artilleries. And again, it's like halfway, I'll say maybe like a third, really. That's how much it'll be because there's a hot way. And then over here, what we have is an empty one, so fully free. The reason why we moved some of the fireworks, and we're gonna show you guys in the inside, as well as the back. The reason why I do this, no matter a good season or bad season, this has been an ongoing series that I do in Elite Fireworks. It's always on July 5th or January 1st, so the day after the big day. Just basically show you guys, talk to you guys about the season, how it went and everything. Now let's, as far as the containers, now we moved some of the stuff from those containers in here. So for instance, container number 8 is actually much more packed with some items. The reason why we moved them here is just because here it's a lot easier to move, because you guys gotta understand, the big day we have cars that were in the parking lot over there. So everywhere, this is like it's a secluded area, so it's just our staff, so it makes it easier. So this container is basically full. It used to be full of brother stuff, but we moved some of the Patriots here because they were heavy. For instance, that container that you saw with the festival ball, obviously the Patriots and them, they were there, but the reason why we moved them here, it's a lot easier from here to get them than go over there, because over there we'll have to open and close the gate each time because we don't want people to just get in right in the containers. Whereas here, we throughout the night we left these all open, and of course we had our crew just constantly restocking the store. Yeah, and as far as the season, constantly restocking the store. So we're actually gonna have to hire more people to restock the store because it was crazy busy, guys. We've been selling fireworks for a little bit over 10 years now. The store, of course, we've had it for 5 years now. I have never in my life been as tired as yesterday, and we're exhausted, beyond exhausted. That's why today we're actually closing at 8 p.m. just because we're tired. Like it's been a long day. And then of course with this one, of course you're starting to see some stuff disappear. But guys, understand, so out of 12 containers, if you are starting to see some damage, of course we knew this season we were going to be well prepared, okay, as far as inventory, just because we got a ton of fireworks. But it was a great season. But of course we knew we were not going to get completely sold out just because it's a seasonal business. Now Elite Fireworks products, we'll see inside. This is basically, it's just a couple items, like maybe I think what we have 4 items that have a bit. So we have American Bolt, a little bit here, some Senshi Dragon, well, a couple cases, Renegade Cowboy, and then X Blast. And all of these, guys, you got to understand, with a lot of the Elite Fireworks products, It's hundreds and hundreds of cases, but this is it. Of course, we try to sell as much items with a case because we gotta sell the volume here at Elite Fireworks if we want to bring new stuff. So that's why we give you guys those discounts. Now, as far as here, it's all small stuff. So these are gonna be for a couple seasons because think about it, guys. There's no way Iceberg, for instance, ladybugs are a little bit more popular, but this is a small fountain, 25 cases times 36. We're not gonna sell that many in a store in one season, you know. So this is very valuable for the small section because what we would have before is we would just be out of items. So this is going to be maybe a couple seasons for that one.
These 3 products I brought.
So these, yeah, we brought them. So a lot of the black cat canisters that you see are like ball kits. We just brought them from there, so it's more empty, but we filled it here. Now, all of these containers, they used to be filled with other fireworks. All in all, out of the 12 containers, Sudi, if you had to estimate, what are we left with containers?
I think 5.5.
5. 5.5. So
yes, candy also the back of the warehouse, maybe 6. But actually, you know how much we have in the warehouse. So
of course,
it is crazy. One item, ceramisos. We have so much ceramiso. I never thought, you know, we're
more
be
basically
so
out. Even Captain America.
No, Captain America we still have.
Barely, like 20, if that.
But
So one package that did not sell that well is Flash Flood Assortment by Brothers. That actually did not sell that well.
But it's a really good package.
Let me just focus in. So yeah, it's a good package. But anyway, let's go ahead and show you guys this. Now this one container, the first container we're not able to open because it's out of a line right now. But even that one, it's like maybe half of the container. And then this was basically all packages. We were really well set up because again, last minute we got, well, not last minute, yeah, in the season we got this black cat container that got us a lot of the essentials. So it was great. But now let's go inside and we'll show you guys basically the store. Yeah, it's out of line. So we're not able to buy, it's like a half a container with this one, but let's go inside, show you guys real quick where the store. So you guys will see the variety is not as much.
No more
Boom cannons right there. Yeah, this used to be all of our firecrackers. That's pretty much it. The hydras, that's it. So we still have hydras. So we had 900 cases of hydras, guys, and between these and inside, maybe there's like 100 more hydras left, cases. So about 800 cases gone of hydras, candles. Yeah, this was all full of candles. This is it basically. So let's go inside real quick. All right. Now, as far as the store, so we're doing the store backward than the usual. Okay, so yeah, as far as the store, so guys, if you look at the store just by itself compared to seasons before, you are definitely gonna say like, oh, you guys have plenty of fireworks, because we've seen these shelves way more empty. We've had seasons no firecrackers, but that's the one thing this season, in every category we had quite a bit of fireworks, which was very helpful, because the issue is often once you sell out of a category, for instance, Saddam missiles, like Sudi was saying, was the one that was the closest that we were going to be out of items. But luckily we had 300 cases of Captain America, and out of the 300 cases, some that you saw in the back, this, and that's it, right? The Diablo sold out, but of course, guys, we had 200 of them, selling at $59. So that's what it was on special. Packages, this is the first season that we actually have packages left over because we've never actually had that much packages like before. So our packages, usually for packages, we've never had so much in the back, where this time we had a full container on the back. So it's crazy to see leftovers, but hey, it's nice, because the issue that we've always had for our customers on the big day, especially after 7 p.m., the variety just disappears. And still right now, for instance, we still have good amount of variety, but not as much as, you know, we started. So let's go ahead and do the cake section real quick. So as far as cakes, so good amount of stuff are sold out. But of course, there's still some. And what we actually did with a lot of them, we've expanded a little bit. So you're going to see that a little bit more on the little smaller cakes. But zipper cakes, not as much. But look, this one, we just put bull market on top. And what we also do, just a lot of just to make it look like there's fireworks. Because at the end of the day, if it's not much fireworks, you know, there's some people that might turn back. And then of course right here, so we have that, but we've actually put it in a pallet. And these are some more of Renegade Cowboy, but not that much, guys, when you consider new product for the season. And there was 400 cases of it, you know, so it's definitely not that much left over. Let's show you guys middle section and X Blast. Like I said, there's a few items that we had a little bit more than others. We're excited for this season, though, as far as, well, this upcoming season now, because I know I'm actually talking now for 4th of July season, but yeah, there's 24 containers coming in. So are we going to sell out everything? No, we're not. But are we going to have more variety? Yes, we are. So and there's a lot of new, exciting stuff. And look, all of these runs from Brothers, we were well stocked up because we got 25 cases of each. So we had the variety, which is awesome because when we used to get these domestically, we would sell out of these. But and then some, for instance, here, look at this, guys. We just expanded. We just expanded here with our gunfighter from hell. 200 gram cakes to choose here. We had over 100. And you don't even see the price right now because we had to take off the prices. We expanded it, multiple shelves, just so it looks like there's variety. I mean, look at this. This is not typical of Elite Fireworks, but of course on our day after, we had to do it. So we just put stuff in the shelf just to make it look full. And then let's go to the canisters. So I showed you guys the Diablo raccoon stuff. Basically, we're out. But guys, the good thing about it, we got a container full of raccoon canisters and some new stuff actually from them coming in just a few months. So for the 4th of July, it's gonna be here. Hydras, like I said, we were really well prepared. We listened. First season, 300 cases was not enough. Same thing, if we just did 300 cases before, nope. Sparklers, basically we were only left with number 8 sparklers. I mean, look at this, guys. And a few morning glories, that's it. When typically, and we have taken up, typically we have about 25, 30 different options of sparklers. Bottle rockets, that's the one section that we didn't have as much variety, but we do have some leftovers here. Smokes, pretty much you guys cleaned us pretty well as far as like a lot of the sticks. And then of course we had, so the classic ones, we had plenty of them. Parachutes, we only have this one left. All right. There's one section that we don't get cleaned out that well, but I'm gonna go over. Just gonna be over there, and there's a reason why. Usually, well, we'll talk about that, but this is the 4th of July. Anyway, so as far as the small novelties, as I mentioned, usually this is the first season that this section were not cleaned out, and the reason why is because from Brothers, we got 25 cases, so many of these stuff that typically we just get a couple cases. So of course, this is for a couple years. Couple seasons, I'll say, maybe like a year and a half inventory. That, because just you're not, and then the reason why 25 cases, that's the minimum from China, and then that's why we're gonna have these. And if you're one, hey, you're gonna actually keep the fireworks that long. Yes, guys, fireworks in the right conditions, they don't go bad. So that's a good thing about it. We're not in an industry that there's an expiration date, really. So, and then same thing with this from Brothers. So a lot of Brothers stuff in this novelty section that, you know, of course, we're not going to sell out, right? But which is great, guys, because like I said, for that last 5 hours of the big day, usually we start running out of variety so much. But this year, it was so much better. So even for us, it's better for sales, but it's also better for customers just because they have something to select. Festival balls, of course, we're not going to sell out. I mean, 280 cases based on what those did. I think we sold maybe over there, maybe there was like 120 cases left, so about 150, 60 cases, which is pretty good. Fountains, we were really well off with a lot of stuff from Black Hat, like Medusa, Ecstasy. So look at this, guys, but same thing. The variety does not exist right now as much as typical at the Elite Fireworks. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of this so far, like, and do you like the series? I do this every season. Gender reveal, actually. we didn't sell that much, Suli, not that much, right?
Pretty much all we sold is
Yeah.
brother product.
Yeah, so for gender reveal, basically all we sold is,
Let me be a seller now.
well, go ahead.
So
But
I want to
keep
be
it-
honest.
Keep it simple, pull it fast.
The reason a lot of people they look the video for this one, if you want gender, on today is the last day actually. So it is because it starts blue pink, blue pink, blue pink, and it has a nice finale, nice three finale in the end. So that's the reason most of the people they went with the brother cake because they did something unique.
Yeah, and
Unless
the funny
everybody-
thing, guys, so because this is the aftermath video, the funny thing is until June 24th, the #1 request that we get for people buying fireworks is going to be this. Hey, I have a gender reveal. I'm looking to buy fireworks. Nope, you can't do it. So unfortunately, that's the case. But anyway, let's move on to the good stuff. So like I was saying, this section is the one that, if you look at from each section, this section sold the worst. The reason why this is a particular buyer, this is tailored to Pyro people, okay? And it's not just average consumers. And of course, for this section, what we have noticed, 4th of July sells a ton more than New Year. So, of course, either way, we did sell some Cobras. Ignites, we sold quite a bit, but not as much as 4th of July. Firefly, we didn't sell any. And honestly, we might put them in clearance because we just want to stay away from Firefly. There's going to be a video on that in the future. But anyway, we did sell a little bit of the stuff from our good friend here on YouTube, Red Beer. But this is a new concept. So, of course, given that it was for New Year's, where these type of sales don't happen as much, and it's a new concept, it takes usually what we've learned for this section, it takes a couple seasons for sales to pick up. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. And we'll see you guys in another video right here on our channel.